Hola y bienvenidos a GCSE Spanish Practice. My name is Marina and today we're going to work on a role play for the higher speaking paper, which is worth 10 marks out of 50. So it is a good chunk and we can get it right. Now, this is role play 4, and role play 4 or any other role plays, you're going to find 5 sentences in English and you must prepare your sentences in Spanish based on them. Now, it looks like this. You give it instructions and then you say, okay, so this is what you have to do in Spanish. You will take your preparation to the exam, so you have time to prepare this before the actual speaking exam happens. Your teacher will read the instructions and then ask you questions in Spanish, and then you will respond the 5 sentences in Spanish prepared by you. The task is about clear communication, so no need to extend or show off your Spanish, and you've got up to 1 minute and 30 seconds to do this task, so it does go very quickly. Shall we work on an example? Let's go. Right, so this is the context. You're talking to your Argentinian friend, which is the examiner or your teacher. When you see this, you must ask a question, and then you have to make sure that you make full sentences, so including a verb, and that you follow the instructions in brackets. This is because for you to get 10 marks, you need to get 2 marks per bullet point. And that means that if you don't follow the instructions, you are not able to access the top marks for each of them, which is 2 marks. So if you say what your favorite religious celebration is and why, you must give one detail and one reason. If you forget one reason, for example, then the question is not fully answered. So you would get 1 mark instead. Same happens if there are any words that create confusion. Okay, so shall we take a look at the questions? Vamos. So step number 1, grab a piece of paper, a pen, and write down numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because at the end of the day, when your teacher asks the question, you just need to read off the piece of paper. And hopefully, if you keep track of how many questions have been asked, you'll be able to answer with the correct number on your preparation sheet. So once you do that, then you work on your answers. Now, ask your friend a question about religious celebrations in Argentina. I will work through model answers, then I will give you some time to prepare your own answers based on the models, and then we will have a pretend role play. And then I will show you what the questions I asked you during the role play were. So, how do we ask a question? We can say háblame de, so tell me about, or te gustan, given that it is religious celebrations in the plural. So do you like? Or ¿cómo son? What are they like? And then we add religious celebrations in Argentina. So las celebraciones religiosas en Argentina. So we can choose any of these phrases to start our question. So háblame de las celebraciones religiosas en Argentina. Perfect. ¿Te gustan las celebraciones religiosas en Argentina? Perfect, okay? Número 2. Say what your favorite religious celebration is and why. So my favorite religious celebration is because, okay? So I said, me encanta. So I love Eid. Porque celebro, so the reason, con toda mi familia. I love Eid because I celebrate with all my family. Bien. Say how you celebrated New Year's Eve last year. Okay. Key thing is knowing how to say this, although you could answer without saying New Year's Eve in Spanish, which is what I've done here. And I'm just saying, el año pasado, last year, we went to see the fireworks. Fuimos a ver los fuegos artificiales, and we danced on the street. So 2 things. Okay, and we danced on the street. Number 4, say what your favorite thing about religious celebrations is. 1 thing only. Okay, so what is it? Lo que más me gusta hacer, which is a higher sentence, what I like to do the most. Lo que más me gusta es hacer regalos a mi familia. So what I like the most is giving presents to my family. Muy bien. Y número 5, say what traditions are important to you and 2 details. So maybe I don't know on the spot, but I have to use my GCSE vocabulary. And I'm going to say, to me, para mí, las bodas, weddings, son muy importantes. They're very important. And then I'm just giving another piece of information porque son emocionantes, okay? I don't know what else to say, so I'm just going to go for that. Cool. So step number 3 is for you to prepare your own answers by replacing the highlighted words. So completely up to you if you want to use my model sentences and then replace the highlighted bits, or you want to change it all together. Take 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes to do so. And then when you're ready, come back and we will pretend we are in the role play situation. Vamos. Okay. Bueno, pues now let's practice. I will read the questions and you will read your prepared answers from your preparation sheet. Estás hablando con tu amiga argentina. Yo soy tu amiga argentina. ¿Tienes una pregunta para mí? Sí, en Argentina hay muchas tradiciones diferentes. ¿Y cuál es tu fiesta religiosa favorita y por qué? Ah, qué interesante. ¿Y cómo celebraste Nochevieja el año pasado? Muy bien. ¿Y qué es lo que más te gusta de las celebraciones religiosas? De acuerdo. ¿Y qué tradiciones son importantes para ti? Genial. So this is it. It does go very quickly. If you follow these sentences and you replace with appropriate vocabulary, then it's very likely that you would get 10 marks for this task. Now let's take a look at what the questions were. Número uno. You asked me, hopefully, one of these 3 options, and I said, en Argentina hay muchas tradiciones diferentes. Second one, ¿cuál es tu fiesta religiosa favorita? ¿Por qué? What's your favorite religious festival and why? The third one, ¿cómo celebraste Nochevieja el año pasado? So how did you celebrate New Year's Eve last year? Número 4, ¿qué es lo que más te gusta de las celebraciones religiosas? What is it that you like the most? Okay, and we already had this structure when we prepared. Lo que más me gusta, what I like the most is. And number 5, ¿qué tradiciones son importantes para ti? So what traditions are important to you? See? So keep on practicing because practice makes perfect or nearly perfect for the role play. And thank you so much for watching. For more GCSE Spanish practice, like, share, and subscribe for more videos every week. Adiós y gracias.